Good morning, children. Myself, Rajesh Dikruz. I welcome you to the e-learning classes provided by St. Michael's Academy, Betia. Okay, children. So we are going through History, Class 7, Chapter 3, the Delhi Sultanate. And this is my second video. Today we'll see Razia. So children, Razia ruled between 1236 to 1239. Iltutmish, when he found he was not capable to rule over the empire, so he chose his daughter Razia as his successor. He found his sons were not capable of ruling, and Razia was a brave, intelligent, and justice ruler. So Iltutmish chose his daughter, but his nobles could not accept her. She is being a girl, so they did not wanted to work under a lady. So both the ulema and the nobility found humiliating themselves. So they commanded and they conspired to dethrone her, and finally they killed her in 1240 century. The next, Ghiyasuddin Balban, reigned between 1265 to 1286. In 1265, a Turkish slave called Balban, who had become a leading member of the nobility, and he took over the Sultan. After taking the command of the empire, he undertook some of the measures as follows. First, he defeated many local rulers and expanded his kingdom. Second, he defended his kingdom from Mongols' invasions and internal revolts. Mongol invasions had invaded his kingdom, so he defended from their control, and there were some of the internal revolts that also he suppressed. Third, he established an efficient spy system. That means he appointed some of the persons to make survey silently and report to the king so that they could be punished. Fourth, he restored law and order in the Ganga Yamuna Doab by adopting a policy of blood and iron. And the last measures he took, he mercilessly punished the robbers and destroyed the jamindars who defied his authority. It means he was very tough with the people who did the crimes because they were punished very hard. Now the next, Khalji dynasty between 1290 to 1320 century. After Balban, his grandson Kekbad became the successor of the empire, but he was murdered by Jalaluddin Khalji, and he seized his empire and established the Khalji dynasty. Jalaluddin Khalji ruled over the kingdom for a very short period. He ruled between 1291 to 1296. Since he was very old when he ascended the throne, because of his oldness, his nephew Alauddin Khalji murdered him in 1296 century and became the next sultan over the empire. Alauddin Khalji, the region between 1296 to 1316. Alauddin extended and consolidated the Khalji dynasty. He was a brave ruler. He wanted to conquer the world and called himself the second Alexander or Sikandar. So he did his best for the empire. His deeds are as follows. As he became ruler, first of all he conquered Gujarat, Malwa, Rajasthan, Devagiri, Warangal and Devars Mudra. Second, as he became the ruler of the empire, after tackling the Mongols, he strengthened the fourth and the frontier provinces under able generals. Third measures he took to prevent rebellions and restricting the intermixing of nobles. The fourth measure was revenue systems. Collection of revenue was based on the measurement of land and appointment of revenue officers. The fifth measure he took, starting a system of market control with fixed price for various commodities. Sixth measure he took, introducing hulia in the army, whereby a descriptions of each soldier was recorded. And the last measure was that he organized a very efficient spy system. But children, in 1316 he was died, and after his death in 1320 the power went to the hands of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, the founder of the Tughlaq dynasty. Now Tughlaq dynasty between 1320 to 1412 century. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, whose nickname was Ghazi Malik, after killing the last Khalji ruler Khusru Khan, came into power in 1320 century. After becoming the empire, he built the famous Tughlaqabad fort in Delhi. But Ghiyasuddin died under mysterious circumstances in 1325 century. Now Muhammad bin Tughlaq, region between 1325 to 1351. We get information about this region from the accounts of Ziauddin Barani, Isami and the Moroccan traveler Ibn Battuta. According to the accounts, Jauna Khan ascended his father to the throne under the title Muhammad bin Tughlaq in 1325 century. Muhammad bin Tughlaq undertook several steps and ambitious project which was failed. Because of his failure, he became unpopular and he was responsible for the failure. Muhammad bin Tughlaq faced various rebellions in the last decade of his reign. He undertook some of the projects due to which he became unpopular and failed. First, transfer of capital from Delhi to Devagiri in the Deccan Devagiri was renamed as Daulatabad. Second, introduction of token currency to overcome the shortage of silver. However, all the coins had to be withdrawn. And the third project he took increased taxes in the Ganga Yamuna Doab during the famine. But this measure was also withdrawn. And due to all these measures, he became unpopular and became failed. Now, Firoz Tughlaq, region between 1351 to 1388. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was ascended by his cousin Firoz Tughlaq. Firoz Tughlaq was nominated by the ulemas and nobles. He had lack of temperament and courage of a strong ruler. So he tried to pacify the ulema by adopting populist policies. One of his policy was jizya. Jizya was a policy. It was a kind of tax that was imposed on non-Muslim. The non-Muslim has to give revenue to the ruler. That was called jizya. And the second was that the noble's sons were allowed to succeed the power and position of their father after the death. The same was done in the army too, and this proved detrimental to the Sultanate. Firoz Tughlaq did so many measures for the well-being and the welfare of the common people, like he constructed canals for the agriculture, constructed various sarais and madrasas, etc. Okay children, so I will stop it today. This is enough. Next, again we will have a next video for the next topic. Today's homework: why did the nobility and the ulemas consider it humiliating to be commanded by Razia? Could she have done anything to make her rule more accessible? You have to write this question and answer in the HW copy. Children, if you like my video, please subscribe it and share it. Thank you.